Hello Libra, thank you for tuning into your general read. For the main read, I'm using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. For the supportive cards, I'm using the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Alright, I've already shuffled, that's... That's like a pile of them. Okay, so I'm getting stopped. Now, I think there was another one. I forget who the other one was. I think it was Taurus. Maybe it was Taurus. You have the overall energy here, a man holding a heart, which seems to be very love-oriented. It seems very oriented in a very intellectual way. Like thought out. That's interesting. Now, when it comes to in a general reading, it usually is more about what you need to know about a situation that's happening rather than how you match up with a person. But let's go a little farther and see what's going on. Because it looks like the way this is starting out, you have financial constraints with the 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra. Which makes me feel like the way this situation is going, you seem to realize there's no longevity, there's not enough here to keep it going at the rate it's currently headed. So, I'm noticing this card above you. This is your mindset, perfect timing, and I'm noticing those two rainbows. It feels like they're splitting. Like it feels like this rainbow is splitting into two different directions. So I feel like it's almost like you're thinking this situation has kind of lived its purpose and you're moving in a different direction. Now, just to be sure, like the man holding a heart here, this could mean a situation, the way you're heading towards a situation or something about the situation that you're very emotionally attached to and you feel is a good environment for you. Let's go a little farther before we really delve too far in that, because I'm feeling like that might not be about an actual romantic relationship. So you're seeing the situation. I almost feel like you're looking at the situation like it's going to fall apart. Like it's on borrowed time is almost how I'm feeling. Now that being said, it seems like you have this inside thought, like you're like, this isn't going to make it for the long run. What happens next is you have the world, which a lot of times is the next cycle. That's the next cycle coming in. One cycle ending, a new one beginning. The broken heart is down in the environment. So I feel like you're very valued in this situation, and I feel like the people are they're very sad to see you go. You have the broken heart, you have the heart chakra, which is the green chakra, and you have anxiety. This is on the outside. This is the environment. People are very sad to see you go, and they feel like you're holding up a lot of the burdens here. You're making sure everything works out. You're a very important part. The thing is, you're very well aware that this situation doesn't have longevity, and it's time to move on. And it's not against anyone else. It's just you have to do what's right for you, and that's what this is. Like you're like, I can either leave now and be happy, or I can, watch this just go to a screeching halt and then just have to deal with it there, and it's going to be a lot more uncomfortable for me and everybody else there. So I feel like you're looking at it like I can't hang out anymore. I have to move on. It's time for me to move on. But you're very valued in this situation. And I feel like that's part of the situation here is like you do like it here and you're very happy in this situation, but you're noticing it's time to go, which is making me really feel like I don't think this is a love thing. I think this is something else going on here. Something you're a part of, some type of organization. It could be business, could be something else, but something that you're a part of that you have to move on from because you're seeing like this does not have longevity. So you're moving on. However that's coming for you, you're moving on. Now, even though there's heartbreak around you and people don't want you to go, I'm not getting like anything negative coming towards you. I'm feeling the appreciation come towards you. And as you move on from this, I feel like you're moving on. As you're moving on from this, you got You're feeling a lot better because I feel like there was some stress knowing that this was on borrowed time. You have people around you who are looking out for you and trying to help you move in the direction you want. And you have a peaceful resolution, which I feel like, I want to say, from what I know of Libras, they are a very big fan of a peaceful resolution. So I feel like all these things are going to your favor. And as you're going into this next phase, you got the door to value, you have the temple path, and you have the sixth chakra, which is the third eye chakra. So with the three of these together, especially the temple path and the third eye chakra, that's having that gut feeling, that's doing that self-audit at the same time, and that's helping you secure this door to value, this great new beginning that you're going towards. So this is the right move for you. I feel like that's what this whole thing is about. Because you might be questioning yourself, should I? I mean, I know this is on borrowed time, but is this really the right time for me to go? In your mind, you're thinking it is. And I feel like this is an affirmation. This is a good time for you to go. You are very valued, but I don't feel negativity coming at you when you leave. I feel like there's a lot of positive, like, people are sad to see you go because they very much appreciate your part in the situation. So they're sad to see you go. That being said, people are working to your benefit. I feel like that needs to be reiterated, just so you're aware. Because you got helpful people here. You've made some connections. People are looking out for you and they want you to be happy. They accept that you've made your decision. They don't feel like you came about it lightly, and it's just time to do what you got to do. Peaceful resolution. Like, everybody seems to be on board with you, and you're feeling a lot better. Again, I very much think the Libras I know, they seem to be a big fan of the peaceful resolution. Like, getting things taken care of without arguments, just calmly taking care of things and smoothing things out. That's what they seem to like, and it seems to go very well. And it seems like this is how this situation is ending for you. You're going into this door of value. Things are going in the direction you want. A whole new situation is starting. You have the third eye chakra with the temple path. I feel like the temple path is a lot of times I feel like this is a self-audit thing, like a spiritual self-audit. And you're having that gut instinct that this is the right thing to do. Everything seems to be lining up very well. Kind of like Gemini. I just did Gemini. Leo is a very conducive energy for Gemini. I feel like it's the same for Libra. I feel like things are moving forward. You're taking charge. You're moving on. You have that initiative. And the Leo energy is working to your benefit. And I feel like things are going very well for you here because of that. Okay. Anything else here? How long was this? Only like 8 minutes. Sometimes some of them drag out longer, others are really short. But I guess as long whatever it takes to get the message out. Because I feel like the whole point of this is just so you know that the direction you're taking, you're right on cue. You're right on cue with what has to be done, when it has to be done, and moving on. It's like green light for that peaceful resolution. Do it now for the peaceful resolution. Okay. Thank you for watching. I'm going to wrap this up here. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com, james4astral@gmail.com. Thank you.